Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Hey YouTube, it's me, High Intuitions, here with your timeless message. This message here is for anyone who's been trying to heal from a connection that's left you with more questions than answers. I'm seeing like some of you guys are feeling like someone is still trying to hold on to your energy. I feel like some of you guys want to move on from this, and some of you guys want to figure out how to fix the situation. But however it goes, this message is definitely for you. I'm going to break this message into sections, and we're going to go with these first three cards because they go together real bad. The King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. This is just showing me that this person went silent on you, but don't mistake their silence for peace, because the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords just shows they're in a lot of pain with this situation. You may just perceive this as peace because the King of Swords is someone that tries to stay in control. They try to stay cold and rational and like emotionally guarded. So that is just them surface level. When you see them or you go on their page and you see, oh, they look so happy, oh, they look so peaceful, maybe this was the best thing for us. Underneath all of that, there's a lot of things going on, because right next to that energy is the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, which is heartbreak and like a mental torment type of thing, like guilt, sleepless nights, restless nights, a lot of worrying, a lot of anxiety, like a lot of things going on in this energy. But I feel like this energy is masked by the King of Swords, trying to be cold about it. But this is eating them up. Definitely eating them up. I see this person replaying all of it, like the things they said to you, the things they didn't mean to say, the things they didn't mean to do, the things that they did, all the choices that they made that led up to this moment. And this is eating them up. They're just sitting there with the weight of it on their shoulders, like knowing that these were their decisions and nobody else's but theirs. It's like starting to crack at them, like they're about to start showing these emotions that they're trying to hold in with this King of Swords. I feel like some of them trying to look like they moved on. They're happy. They got everything that they needed and wanted now that this relationship is over, or now that you guys made a decision to move on. But trust me, Spirit is definitely showing inside that's not right. That's not real. And things are about to start unraveling. I'm seeing some of you guys letting this grief bring you to a place where you're stuck in a loop as well. Like, you may be overthinking and feeling shame or staying up late nights thinking about the what ifs. You guys might be taking this silence really bad because you see them as being in peace. But Spirit really wants you to know the silence in them is torment. And they also want you to ask yourself, are you holding on to responsibility for somebody else's decisions, somebody else's lack of closure? Like, are you responsible for what you're holding on to? Because if it's not, then you need to let it go because it does not belong to you. Because Spirit is just showing me that this isn't just heartbreak that you guys are dealing with. This person is putting the situation on you both where it's a war between heart and mind. And that's something heavy to deal with. Like, they thought detachment was protecting them. But, like, when I said it's unraveling, I feel like now they're realizing that it's only kept the pain going on. Like, I really feel like Spirit is trying to say, don't mistake their silence for them being like, I don't care, or indifferent in a way. Like, they just fine without you because it's hurting them too. It's like, it's hurting them too, but does that mean that you should wait for them? That's why it's like in the beginning, like they're pulling on your energy, and I feel like that's not fair because it's making this war between your mind and your heart, especially within them. I'm saying you guys might be seeing the angel number 717. This is like a number representing pain being a portal for growth. This is just showing that this connection triggered the start of something like sacred within you and this person. A whole different journey, but it brought growth, and that's a good sign. Now we move to section 2, where we're going to take this Page of Swords and this Queen of Cups. This clearly is showing that this person is watching you, but being very quiet and very indirect about it. But I'm pretty sure you've been noticing that one other, or you've been noticing their pages popping up on your newsfeed or your story, or, maybe even be looking through a mutual friends page, or even that energy pull that you're feeling, like that spiritual watching. The Page of Swords is definitely like someone that gathers information, but not right in your face. Like they're tiptoeing around everything trying to gather information. Like someone, like a kid that's scared to ask for something, so they just like, I like chips too, that type of situation. It's just like tiptoeing around what's really like the matter at heart. They're very curious about what's going on with you. Like they see you. They definitely see you. They see what's going on with you. They might even think that what you got going on right now is just peaceful and like you're much happier. You look way better than you did when you were with them. It could be the roles reversed and they watching you feeling like, dang, did this person move on from me? Are they really happy, or do they still think about me? But it's all solely because of their decisions. It's not your fault life played out this way. They had a play in this too, and they chose to be that King of Swords and be cold and detached about the situation. So you got to be mindful when you deal with this person that this person made their bed, and now however it may go, they have to lie in it. And sadly, because of that, they don't know how to approach you anymore. Like, because now you seem like the Queen of Cups to them, like soft, intuitive, like emotionally open, like you just have this aura, this glow to you. And they know the boundaries there now. Like they know that they can't just pop up and say, hey, beautiful, or hey, handsome, and then everything just melts away. Like they know it's more to it. So they don't know how to really make a move. But just because they're not doing it doesn't mean they're not thinking about it. I feel like some of them are waiting for the perfect opportunity to just be like, what's up, you need something? Like if you post something like, oh, having a horrible day, they might just reach out like, you okay? Like something to that nature. They feel like you matured a lot, but the thing is they still love you really deeply. It's just they feel that you stopped chasing them. They feel the energy from you, like, leaving. And that's probably why you feel their energy pulling you closer, because that's not what they wanted from the beginning. It's almost like the silence created a loud shift in this dynamic for both of you. I feel like you became this Queen of Cups. You became to heal, to get more soft, to understand love. You went into it. Like, you went deep into it. You took the time out to do what you were supposed to do. And this person took the time out to watch you silently and watch you bloom right in front of their eyes, but have nothing to do with the situation. And now they're wondering, like, do they even deserve this version of you? Because they're the same person that lost you in the first place. There it goes back to the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords, that worrying, that anxiety. Like, they're watching you closely, and that's making them stay up late at night and wonder, what if this would have went this way, or what if we would have still been in contact, or what if we would have never had that conversation, or what if I would have never said those things. Now, to some, this may be flattering, but to others, and to the ones that feel like it's flattering, you need to ask yourself, do you even want their attention? Knowing that you bloomed into this person and you took your hurt from that situation and prospered. Like, do you miss the person you were when you were in love with them? Like, do you want to go back to that chapter? Do you feel like everything could just fix? You gotta take your time and use your discernment before you make any moves here. Because yes, they miss your softness, but at the same time, you changed. You're not offering like that same love so freely because you learned from your past wounds. So it's just like, do they even deserve you now? Knowing that you corrected those bad habits that you had in your love patterns and knowing that this person may just bring that person back out of you, trigger those old wounds like the 717 number. You gotta be wise in this situation. Use your discernment because it's not really showing that this person changed at all. It's just showing that this person misses you. And that's cool. But do you want to go backwards? I'm seeing you guys might be seeing the angel numbers 111 as well. This just shows that a new chapter is coming. It's unfolding right in front of your eyes. And right now, you're being asked to trust your intuition on the things that you deserve, the things that deserve access to you. Most importantly, your heart. Keep that guarded and know what's going on in all type of situations. And when it doesn't feel right, don't force it. Let things flow. That's the best thing to do in a situation. Like, don't force it. Take baby steps. Use your discernment and just know what you're letting yourself get into. I feel like that is a big warning here. Like a really, really big warning here. Because when you go to the next section, section 3, we're going to take the 7 of Cups and the Judgment card. This just shows that you both have some emotional confusion here. I feel like if this person came to you in this moment, even if you moved on, even if you didn't move on or you just did the healing and you're staying strong, but because there's silence, I feel like if this person came to you, a bunch of questions will come back to you. I feel like you will be like, dang, should I pursue it? Should I, even if you don't feel like you're going to jump at the opportunity, it's still going to be in the back of your mind that this is an opportunity and I could actually, I do miss the feeling. I do miss the fantasies. And, this is when the illusions and the distractions and all of that come into play. And it's just like, is this real or is this not? But then you got to think this person is bringing you confusion now. But sometimes confusion can bring you clarity if you work through it the right way. That's why I feel like the Judgment card is paired with it. This Judgment card is just showing me that this is just like emotional confusion mixed with a spiritual awakening. Like, Spirit has been whispering to both of y'all. And now it's shouting like, hey, something got to give. But they want you to remember that this is more about love. This is more about, like, your evolution here. Like, the relationships that led you here. All the pain that led you here. All the pain that, like, opened your eyes up to, like, what you actually deserve in life. What you deserve. What you put out. What you give. How you love. What you deserve, like, literally. Not cutting corners and selling yourself short just because you want to feel loved. It's not about love. This is about self-righteousness. To me, feels really empowering to know who you are and what you need and what you want and who you invite in and what you accept. It's all about boundaries. And I feel like this is a test here too because, sometimes you'll show signs of mastering things, but you also they have to test you to see how you maneuver when got the mastery. This is the final test here I'm seeing for some of you guys. definitely being tested, but you're being invited to, like, stop honoring a version of them that you seen, but it's like some of you only see the potential. You've seen the potential in this. You've seen the potential in this person. And you honor that potential, but your spirit, your guides are asking you to stop doing that because it only existed in your mind. It's time for you to start listening to your higher self. It's time for you to start asking yourself, are you stuck in this old version of love that, like, only existed in your dreams, that only existed in your mind? That's clearly you two had two different visions and two different type of interpretations of love. So it's just like going back there would just portray you as someone that may be stuck in this version of potential when potential is not tangible. You know, sometimes you can see the most potential in a person that they don't even see in themselves. So yes, it gets you overwhelmed and it makes you feel down because you see, oh, this person can have so much and do so much, but they just, only if they would, or only if I could. But this isn't your battle. Like I said in the beginning, you can't hold on to things that don't belong to you. And those type of situations, holding on to things that don't belong to you, definitely keep you stuck and stagnant. So you need to think about the evolution of yourself. If you want to stay stagnant and wait for a person to show you the potential that you see in them that might not even potentially be there, or is it a situation where you're going to choose yourself and your boundaries and go for what you deserve? Make sure that the foundation you're laying down, the things you're putting your energy into, are things that give you tangible results and long-term results. Like, is this what you deserve? That's what you need to start asking yourself. I'm seeing that this is a karmic thing that's going on here. Like, you guys were on a soul contract level, and I feel like it is still a soul contract here. But in this situation, it's just like, what are you going to choose? Clarity or comfort? You know? Are you going to go with the boundaries that you done sat here and healed and set? Or are you going to go back to this person because the memories and the fantasies and the illusions? I'm seeing at this time, you might be seeing 444 as well. I'm seeing the spirit is guiding you out of the confusion. But this is a sign you need to trust your spirit guides, trust your intuition, trust the signs, trust the things that you're being called to. Trust your intuition. It's time for you to trust your guides because they will get you through all the hurdles and all the little obstacles that come with this connection, whether it's closing it, whether it's reopening it, however this may go. But your guides are divinely guiding you, so it's very important that you just trust them and not leap just because of a fantasy or an illusion or a memory or because it's comfortable, because you've been here before. Now we go into section 4 here. Our final section, the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. This is very empowering, and this is showing me that some of you might choose new love, the new love patterns, but some of you might take control of realigning the old emotions, because this combination here is just showing me that you're stepping into like emotional authority in a way. Like, you're taking control of what you allow. And that's beautiful because in the beginning, you kind of had me scared, and I'm not going to hold you. The Emperor, however, is a leader. And the Emperor is very grounded and holds protection over things that they rule very seriously. So it's like you're in a place where you're no longer like waiting for someone to validate your worth. Like, you see your worth, like you're entering your power. You're regaining control. And that's a beautiful thing here. Like, you're setting the structure, knowing your worth, and you're no longer like about to entertain things that drain you. You're like, listen, like, I done been through this with you. I know you want a new beginning, But before we even do this or do that, I need to let you know who I am. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm the Emperor. Hello. No. But no, for real. Like, I feel like this is a time for like divine blessings and new beginnings when it comes to love and self-worth and healing. Even this soul contract here, the soulmate connection here. You could be dealing with somebody else new that's your soulmate and you know it from how they treat you. Like from the beginning, it was just like, this is just what I needed. This is the thing that I was missing. That's going to make you look at your ex here coming back like, listen, are you crazy? I don't want you anymore. But you know, it is what it is. You can't really, they made them decisions, like I said in the beginning, and you can't hold on to decisions that you did not make. So that is not your burden. It's just crazy. I feel like a new beginning is being handed to you, whether it's with this person or without this person. Most of you, I feel like, is leaning without this person. But you've shown spirit that you're ready to receive the love. You're ready to do the work to overcome the things that may be of obstacles to you. You're ready to see things in an overflow, because when you love, you give, and you love, you love. Like I see most of you or some of you in here that's getting this message, you love hard. And sometimes when you put yourself in those situations where you love hard, you sometimes feel like you're doing things out of desperation, because it's like you want to keep that feeling. You want to keep that love. You don't want to do anything to shift anything or scare anybody away. Like, you were a lover, but I feel like you done did the work. You done did the healing. You cried the tears. You picked yourself up. And you're ready to start over. And I'm seeing now your spirit guides are saying, it's not over for you. Love is not over for you. The chance for you to be in love in the way that you want to, really, some of you have already said, I see, are in a soulmate connection already. Or some of you have a soul contract with this ex that is being cleared and rewritten. And some of you just need to understand that love is coming. Like, your story is just being rewritten right now. And you need to hold on and not just jump on things just because you feel like you need love. Because it's not just about love. Remember that when you're making your decisions here in your love life. Because I'm really being shown, the next version of your love life is going to come with, truth, stability, and softness. You're going to be able to love the way you love and not feel like you're doing it out of desperation. Not feeling like you have to beg for this or wish that you would have a partner that loves like you. I feel like this person is coming in to give you exactly what you need, because spirit sees that you see your worth now, and you see that you have to be that emperor when it comes to that, because people will take advantage. People will take your kindness for weakness. I really feel like love is coming into you guys, whether if it's this person or not. I feel like your life is really about to take a shift in a sacred way. So I just want to tell y'all now, be ready to be rooted in mutual respect, softness, and safety in your next connection. And don't doubt things, because you do deserve this. Don't doubt your worth. You deserve this. And if you doubting this right now, tell yourself you deserve this. There's no reason for you to have doubts. And when those doubts come up, I feel like you need to ask yourself, what does emotionally safe and soul deep love look like to you, at that moment? Because sometimes you have doubts and you feel like you're not worth the love that you want, but sometimes you don't even know what love you want in the first place. Some of the things that you probably think you want are not the things that you need. Sometimes you need to go a little deeper. I feel like you guys might be seeing the angel number 888, which shows that an emotional reward is coming, and your heart will not go unnoticed, and the efforts that you put into your past relationships and healing your past wounds will not go unrewarded. I feel like you guys were put in situations where you felt like you needed to be softer for your partner, but your spirit is saying that was wrong, honey. They needed to be stronger for you. And like this Ace of Cups here is just like them showing a sacred offering to you. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to go unnoticed or unrewarded. Like, some of you just need to sit tight for a little while. And some of you just need to understand the person in front of you is your soulmate. And some of you need to understand there's no need to even entertain going back to this ex person, because all this person is going to do is bring you emotional fog. And the person that you're with now is just showing up as the person that is going to give you the love that you deserve. No questions asked about it, and I feel like you already know this. On the bottom of the deck, I usually don't pull on the bottom of the deck. Like, I don't really usually put that in my readings, but for some reason today with this one, I was inclined. Like, I felt like if I didn't, I would be wrong because my spirit told me to. So the bottom of the deck, I know I didn't show it in the image either because it was just random, but it was the Five of Swords, which is crazy because that just shows like a war. And I told you this is like the head and the heart type of thing here, like a battle between the head and the heart. And the Five of Swords is just showing that it's a war, but it's like not just between you two though. It's within you guys' selves, like something you guys are dealing with within yourselves, like the egos, the emotional manipulation, like walking away to just prove a point or to win. It's just like this Five of Swords just showing me all the conflicts and situations that caused you guys to split in the first place. And I guess Spirit just wants to leave you with a soft reminder of what this situation was before they come back into your life, before you choose to go back with them or choose to just let them know, hey, I'm still around for you, like I still care for you, but the way we ended, left me in a way where I had to heal from a lot of things and I can't go backwards. Because what I'm being shown from this relationship, this ex relationship here, the one that you guys are in silence with, somebody in this connection wanted control and more control and more control. Like they wanted to be the big boss in a relationship. So they walked away thinking that, oh, I'm going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. But the whole time that backfired. That's why this is karmic. This could be karmic on whoever walked away in, or this could be karmic on both of y'all, just to see what you're going to do because you learned a lesson here. And to let them see what they let go of. Because at the end of the day, I'm just being shown, like, with this Five of Swords, nobody really won this battle. Between you two, like, with the egos, nobody won. You guys are both put in a place of pain. But what you did with your pain was elevated. And what they did with their pain was dwelled on the past and wished they never did the things that they did. So you see, there's a big difference here. I feel like Spirit wanted me to see this Five of Swords just so you can be reminded to, like, not engage in the same type of energetic patterns that this connection had left you, left you in. Not left you in, but the old patterns that you guys used to practice, like the old version of you, like before you healed and realized the unhealthy love patterns that you had. Like before you corrected those patterns that you knew wasn't right in your relationships, and before you defined your new self, those old patterns, don't engage in those old patterns, because it's going to just open up more wounds. And it's like you're taking 20 steps backwards and it took you a lot to get those 20 steps. You know what I mean? You can leave the battlefield and still be whole. You don't have to go back for another battle and prove another point and have another clash of egos. That ain't gonna help you. So before you do that, honestly, ask yourself, do you need this closure? Or do you need courage to just close the door and leave it closed? I feel like this is why your guides are telling you to trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust the knowledge that they are giving to you, trust the signs that you see, trust your inner knowing. Because the cycle had ended. It ended in you. I don't know what you know about that person. You may not know much about that person. That's why the Seven of Cups is on this board. However, your guides definitely want you to know that you don't need to fight for love. And you don't need to prove your pain to anybody. Like, your spirit guides, they saw it all. And I'm telling you right now, this Ace of Cups is just showing that peace is your prize and it's coming to you. Some of you guys might be seeing 555, and this is definitely just showing you that the storm has passed. Now it's time to put take your gear off, take them boots off, relax. You chose healing over war. And that does not go unnoticed because that is a very hard thing to do. I wouldn't be me if I didn't pull some oracle cards just to see what's going on, some confirmation going here. This poll, however, I am going to not go piece by piece just because they're oracle cards and I feel like these messages tied together differently. So with these oracle cards, I'm going to first go with boat, butterfly, and healing heart here. First, let's read what's on the cards. Boat, the message under it says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And then we have healing hearts. Healing heart says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions, which is real deep here with everything that we were touching base on in the reading. It's like you're in the process of moving on, and it's clearly showing here again with the oracle pull. Emotionally and energetically, you're moving on. And you've been doing the work, which is confirmation again that spirit sees you. And healing doesn't mean forgetting. So yes, you may find yourself thinking about the past and wondering about the what ifs, but healing means that you're finally choosing yourself. And that's what I'm getting from the boat, the butterfly, and the healing heart combination here. Next, I want to touch base on the chaser and the cassette. The chaser says chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues, and cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying old events over in your head. This is just showing me that this person, this page of swords that's watching you and just analyzing you is about to be the chaser, which is going to be ironic because I'm shown that you were the chaser before, but now you're seeing like how much this person depended on you and your love to feel whole because you took the time to step back and heal emotionally and energetically. So now you see the bigger picture. But either way, the loops have to stop. Like, there's no more of this replaying old conversations and holding space for someone that has you, like, in a way, stuck in fear to move forward, to love again. No more sitting in a place where you feel like you don't deserve or you're not worthy because you took that time to heal, so don't let anyone take that from you. Keep it sacred. And of course, next, we're going to go with Heart with the Key and Healthy Choices. Heart with the Key is welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. And Healthy Choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Like, this is like confirmation with this Ace of Cups that someone real is coming in, whether you are with this person now, whether this is rewriting the story of you and your ex, or whether this is someone that you don't even see coming, but it's coming. And only when you're ready to open up your heart again will this person show their hand and show that healthy love can start with healthy choices. But right now, what you need to focus on is your highest good and the choices that lead you to peace rather confusion, clarity rather being stuck in a pattern of old patterns that are outdated and don't fit the new you. And then, of course, the last card here is seduction. Seduction is attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptations, third-party interferences. Like I'm saying, some of you guys moved on and you with your soul person, you're with your soulmate, and this person is going to come back around and be some type of temptation. This person could even have a person and end up putting you in some third-party drama because they are still the same person. Your spirit wants you to remember that you outgrown this cycle, and what's meant for you will never pass you by, and they'll never play with you. So if you moved on and you're in this relationship where everything seems like everything is going smooth and this person comes back around, you better think twice before you be the person that's in the same shoes as the person that's chasing you now. That's all I got for you guys. This was a tough one, but yeah, this was very powerful. I just want you guys to know you're not crazy for feeling their energy pulling on you. But I also want you to know, because you feel their energy pulling at you, you're not stuck. You moved on. You're doing what you need to do. The moment for you to stop chasing closure and start choosing clarity and start choosing yourself, keeping your heart free and open to receive something real, that is what you need to keep focused on. That is what your spirit guides want you to put your focus on, not the closure in a past relationship, because sometimes the silence is all the closure that you need. Sometimes the silence pushes you to focus on yourself, which really matters, the power of healing. Just remember, your softness is still sacred. Yes, you may have been wounded, but you're healed. And your spirit guides are really proud of you because you came very far. So don't feel forgotten. Don't feel like, when is my time coming? Because your time is here. This reading really did hit deep. I'm not going to lie to you guys. If this resonated with you, comment healing or put some praying hands or a little angel emoji. And let me know if you guys want to dig in deeper. There's a lot going on here. I'm pretty sure some of you don't know which direction to go, because this spread here just showed there's a chance to reconnect. There's a chance that you done met your soulmate, and there's a chance that your soulmate is coming. But the soulmate could just be a new version of your ex. You just have to go through what you have to go through to figure out what's going on right now. Pay attention to the signs. The angel number is mentioned. Pay attention to your intuition and trust your intuition. That's all I got for you guys. I love you guys, and I will be dropping a new video very soon.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not